In days when hearts had turned dark, the earth groaned under the weight of its own sin. God's sorrow stretched over the world, yet his mercy had not vanished. Among the ruins stood Noah, a righteous man who walked faithfully with God. He honored the Lord, living by truth in a generation that had forgotten it. God spoke to Noah with a solemn plan, preservation amid judgment. Build an ark, God commanded, for the flood will cleanse the earth. Noah obeyed without delay, measuring out timber and purpose with steady hands. He sealed the wood with pitch, crafting 3 decks, room enough for life itself. As the ark rose from imaginations into reality, scornful laughter followed him. Neighbors mocked the ship built on dry land, calling his faith foolish. Yet Noah's faith did not waver. He trusted the voice that guided him. Night and day, he labored with his sons, a quiet obedience that answered God's call. When the time came, pairs of every living creature drew near in order. Elephants and birds, lions and lambs, each entered by God's appointed design. Noah led his household aboard. Together they stepped into the shelter of grace. With final nailing of the door, humanity and creation were sealed beneath heaven. Then the skies opened, and the first great drops began their relentless fall. 40 days and nights followed, a testing of endurance and faith. Rain swelled into a roar, rivers burst their banks, and the world dissolved into water. The tumult drowned out every other sound. Inside the ark, fear and faith mingled. Mothers quieted their young, hands clasped in prayer. Outside, the storm raged with a fury beyond imagining, lightning, wind, and waters rising like mountains. The ark rolled on the waves, a fragile refuge held by God's steadfast promise. Through each night, through each gale, hope was kept alive by whispered prayers and steady faith. When the rain ceased, the waters lingered, and the ark floated atop a changed world. Noah sent forth a dove. It returned with an olive leaf, a living sign of land and life. At last, ground appeared. The ark came to rest upon a new earth, weary but safe. Noah stepped out with reverent thanks, lifting his voice in humble praise. God blessed him and his sons, charging them to multiply and steward creation. Then God made a promise and set a rainbow in the clouds, a pledge of mercy. That covenant endures, salvation, faith rewarded, and a world given another chance.